Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another daily video. Today I have two topics for you, so let's dive in. The first one is about Sony and another patent. As always, you will find the articles in the description box down below. This one is written by Adam Corsetti. I think this is how you pronounce the name, and it's on Notebook Check. Sony patent could dramatically downsize PS5 and PS6 games, addressing high SSD prices. So, the title paints a fairly positive picture, isn't it? However, let's dive into this one. Despite advancements, cloud gaming still has downsides compared to playing titles locally. A Sony patent balances both approaches, leading to smaller PS5 and PS6 game installations. Executables would run on a console, minimizing latency and the need for storage upgrades. Oh boy, here we go. The demand from AI data centers has driven up memory and SSD prices a lot. PlayStation fans with large libraries often delete titles rather than expanding PS5 storage. A new Sony patent suggests a way to trim file sizes without the drawbacks of cloud gaming. So, I immediately have to take this one apart, because why do people delete titles rather than expanding the PS5 storage? It's simple. Downloading is easier. For me, personally, I spent already a big chunk of money on a console or a PC or whatever. I don't want to invest more. Also, I'm a lazy bitch, so I'm not going to take the faceplates apart or whatever you have to do and put the storage in. I know it's rather simple with the PS5, but I'd rather go the Steam Deck way. I'm going to buy a micro SSD and slot it in. Oh no, not micro SSD, the micro SD cards, and slot it in because it's easier. It's just as simple as that for me if I want to expand the storage, which usually I don't. I rather delete a game and download something else. But that's just me. Maybe for you it's different. Let me know. Tech for Gamers found the document with a publication date of February 4th, 2026. So it's new, it's fresh. Although the patent has a similar goal to a July 2025 filing, it outlines a different method for downsizing PS5 and potentially PS6 games. The concept involves downloading only critical assets or a launcher for a title. Code would run on a console or other device rather than a server, significantly reducing latency. So with the 2025 filing, you already know that this has been in the works for a while now. And it is ridiculous because we know that they will monetize the crap out of this. We've seen this with PS Plus already, where they're they have the 3 different tiers. The essential tier, which makes it so, yeah, you need this. But I also don't want to pay money to use the co-op the mechanisms in a game. I don't want to pay a monthly fee or an annual fee just to play Dragon Ball FighterZ against my best friend. That's why we bought Dragon Ball FighterZ again on Steam. It's just as simple as that. And this is also something that is going to be like, what was it? Nvidia Games Now, Nvidia Now, or whatever the stupid name of that one is. They also have multiple tiers for that one. So, oh, you want the better graphics? Give us more money. You want this and that? Give us more money. This is going to happen. It's not inevitable. This is bullcrap. We also see this with Nintendo right now with the game keycards. This is basically having a game keycard just a little bit better. A tiny bit better, which also, by the way, I have an ad block. Why is this one showing up here? But yeah, doesn't really matter right now. The thing here is, we basically don't have the game anymore. And the big file sizes, the big installations that we have, it's on the developer side. They are screwing up. You can have games that are not that big, but still look great because they're aesthetically pleasing. And there are tons of tricks to make the installation smaller, compress the game if necessary. But also, my favorite example, Halo 3, where, or was it Halo 2? Doesn't matter. One of the Halo games in the early days, where you have one rock. That rock is everywhere. Why? Because it makes the game run better, it saves up on file size, and they just turned it, upscaled it, downscaled it, whatever, they rotated it. It's everywhere. It's one file, it's one asset, and they use it to an incredible amount of, yeah, well, it's incredible for everyone involved because the game runs better, great for the consumer, great for the gamer, the game is smaller, great for everyone because it's great for the console, for the PC, for the gamer again. And yeah, there is so much to take apart from that one. The Sony patent titled Asset Streaming System and Method admits that lower quality textures and audio are possible. A high bandwidth internet connection would likely still be necessary for the best experience, so I'm already out. Even so, competitive gamers may finally have a cloud gaming alternative without delayed inputs. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. How small would future games be? I can bet that this will not make games smaller significantly. For PS5 games where timing isn't as critical, a massive reduction in installation sizes is the main appeal. The initial package may only be 100 megabytes instead of 10 gigabytes or 100 gigabytes. As gameplay progresses, the process downloads files as needed while deleting unnecessary assets. Why isn't it just staying on the hard drive? Why isn't it still on the SSD? Let it download while the game is running. You know, the thing that Sony promised us in the beginning? Yeah, you only need to download this part of the game, then you can start playing it, and the rest will download it in the background. Never happened. Maybe in 2 or 3 games, I don't know. I rather don't remember, probably. Why not that? Because they can milk us for money. Well, not me, because I'm not going to do it. Unlike Xbox Series X owners, PlayStation users have more third-party PS5 storage upgrade options. Yes, nevertheless, high SSD prices often force gamers to rethink purchasing the accessory. The hybrid cloud's local solution also has obvious benefits for Sony's upcoming console. Yeah, for Sony, but not for the gamer. Next generation AAA games are likely to consume even more space on systems. The patent offers relief with buyers already concerned about higher than anticipated PS6 price, which is manufactured, by the way, while the manufacturer may opt not to raise the console storage capacity. The technology could improve impractical. Lower latency is an advantage, but it's unclear to what degree image and sound clarity would be compromised. It will be compromised a lot, especially if you are going for, higher fidelity games. Just look at Horizon Zero Dawn back in the PS4 times, Horizon Forbidden West in the PS5 times. These are the games that are, hey, this is our console, it can do this. Just look at how amazing it looks. Yeah, not going to be possible anymore. Also, to downsize the game's files, we don't need 100 different trees in our games. I'm looking at you, Assassin's Creed Shadows. We don't need a million different accessories everywhere. Just look at Resident Evil 7 and 8, where they reused assets, which I do like. I do. And it's just the example that pops into my mind because I just recently played Resident Evil 7 and 8 here on stream with you. And There are so many other games out there that are reusing assets. Let's just go with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy games sometimes are using assets in other games as well. Just look at Final Fantasy XIV, the best example. A lot of assets are there everywhere. And what else? Wait, why am I blanking right now? You probably know other games right now, so let's not dive into this any further. This is the next one by The Guardian, written by Jeffrey Bunting? I think that's how you pronounce the name. If not, I'm sorry. This shouldn't be normal. Developers speak out about bigotry on Steam, the world's biggest PC gaming storefront. Oh boy, oh boy. Multiple game creators describe ineffective moderation on the platform, resulting in unchecked hatred in forums and targeted campaigns of negative anti-woke reviews. Yeah. There is a reason for that, and it's not Steam's problem. Maybe it might be because the games are just trying to push an agenda, even though we use games as escapism, as a fantasy, to live a life that we can't have in reality. It's just as simple as that. Don't push your politics and agendas in our games. I'm looking at you, Relooted, which also, by the way, is an incredibly stupid name, and it's absolutely racist. So, for years, the gaming storefront Steam has let abuse and bigotry pass through its moderation, according to players and developers who use it. Yeah. The platform is now host of reams of content that violate its own guidelines. Does it though? I mean, there are probably some, but it's not rampant. According to developers who spoke with The Guardian. Oh, it's just the developers, of course. Abuse, particularly directed towards transgender creators, is a fact of life on the platform. Everyone is at one another's throats all the time in reviews, discussions, forums, anywhere you can possibly find it on Steam, says content creator and Steam curator Bry Blonde Pizza Moore. It ensures no one is safe on the platform, developers and consumers alike. The only thing that I read here is that you are not safe because you're probably trying to push something. We are going to look that person up in a moment here because, as always, I'm going blind into this article, into all of these articles, because I want you to have the genuine reaction. Aside from the content of Steam. Oh, wait, you know what? We're going to do that one immediately. Let me just look that one up. Where is it? Where can I do this? Maybe this is the part where I have to edit this. Find hubs, find people. There it is. Bry, blonde. Oh, it's written together. Blonde pizza. No, just blonde pizza. Blonde pizza. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this individual. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. So, we have this individual. Bry, United States, what? Games owned, 0. But you have played 78 games. 87 games, sorry. Casual German. Okay, so you played games, nice. Featured games, okay. So, what else is there? Nothing. So, reviews. Let's look at the reviews, shall we? I am legit too biased towards this creator to give this a negative review. Especially with news that the studio may be closing and he may be not able to continue to make games, which breaks my whole heart. Which game is this? To a T? Okay, I don't care. What is this? Valkyrie Saga. I'm totally and completely in love with this game and I honestly don't even know what I'm doing most of the time. Which is a bad sign for a game, by the way, if you don't know what's going on most of the time. What's this? Vapya? Yapya? I don't know. These are also very long reviews, by the way. Wormhole, Brush and Banter, Fireside Feelings. Oh my god, is that the one that came out on the Switch as well? What a unique experience. Is that the one where you're just sitting around a fire and you can talk to people? Yeah, I can do that in Discord. I can do that in TeamSpeak, which I do every day, talking to my friends on TeamSpeak. Yeah, I don't need a game for that. Also, just 3.5, no, almost 4 hours. Okay. Uh, Again, 3.6, undusted, 14.5. Okay, silly poly beast. Interesting, interesting. I don't care. Hypo gay? Also, it's really interesting that most of the games just have 1 hour. Okay, wow, what a weird little game. Okay, good for you. Do we have big games here that this person played? Not even an hour. Oh, but don't forget, there are people out there, they want us to play a game at least 1 hour until we can review it. So this review is also null and void, apparently. This review is null and void. What is this? Nookfall. Okay. Oh my god. What the hell is this? I am Jesus Christ. Again, 0.4. Extremely short demo. Desktop Explorer. Okay, wait. What games is this person playing? Steam Replay. Because this is important. Infinite Nikki, okay. Locomoto, Monster Hunter World, Blonde Pizza, Cozy, Metroidvania, Fishing. Okay, interesting. A lot of different games. So this person might not be trying to push an agenda from the games that I'm seeing here. Or if this person, this individual, is trying to push an agenda, it is really interesting that there are, at first glance, no woke games here. I mean, Sims, okay, that's fine. A lot of Sims here. First played in 2025, interesting. Yeah, so why is this person trying to do this? I'm not going to look more into this individual because honestly, we spent too much time already. Aside from the content of Steam's forums, source pointed to two main causes for concern. Bigoted reviews posted on game Steam pages, which can hugely affect sales for their developers, and Steam curators, self-appointed taste makers on the platform, directing campaigns against games they perceive to lean left or pursue inclusion. Yeah, you can follow specific curators, which I think it's great. Because there are some curators out there, they have a similar taste in fighting games as I do. And if they see another game, let's just say Metroidvanias. I'm not the biggest Metroidvania fan. I love Metroid Prime because they're not the typical Metroidvania. And if they go into a Metroidvania and they say, hey, this one is great. And I see, that curator that I'm following for fighting games thinks that this Metroidvania is great. I should look at it. It's as simple as that. These can be good. There are also some shitty curators out there. Of course. But you have to curate the curator for yourself. I'm not new to online harassment. I wonder why, says designer Natalie Lawhead? Natalie? I don't know. Who spends 2 years trying to get reviews removed from their games. Pages both references allegations of SA that Lawhead made in 2019. I assumed reporting Steam abuse might have its own issues, but when people suggested that I open a ticket, I did have hope that this would be the way to get it resolved. Valve's refusal to moderate is making Steam reviews and forums the battleground for a culture war. No, absolutely not. Valve's refusal to moderate is very, very good. They should remove the drastic ones, the drastic reviews that are obviously attacking people. Of course they should. However, free speech on a product that we purchase is incredibly important. When I go out and buy a dishwasher and it's crappy, I'm going to leave a review for it. And other people are going to look at it and say, huh, this is the 10th review that I've seen about this dishwasher that is crap. If I'm going into a restaurant and I say, hey, the food is not great. Why? Because there are rats everywhere. There is vermin in here. The food is also not fresh. People want to know this. This is the same thing. If we see that there is an agenda to be pushed in a game, people are going to say this. People are going to point it out. One of the reviews published in 2023 read, "Cringe game made by a liar." There's probably a reason for that. The other, a review Lawhead's game Blue Suburbia posted in 2024 said, "A woman," I don't know what this one is, "who seeks to destroy other careers made this. It's very poorly put together. She's also probably has dual Israeli citizenship with how pointy her nose is." Okay, I don't know about that one. I don't care. But yeah, poorly put together is already a big no-no for your game. Despite Steam's Code of Online Conduct and community guidelines prohibiting abusive language or insults, public accusations or discrimination, moderators initially cleared both reviews after Law had reported them. Yeah, because you're probably a negative Nancy and probably a little bit too sensitive. That a regular review that is negative is also probably harassment in your eyes. We have seen a couple of people already with these point of views. Steam does not allow cleared content to be reported again by the same user unless it has been edited. So Law had asked others on social media to report the reviews. Oh god. So they made a campaign which prompted Steam to remove the anti-Semitic example. Okay, yeah, this one I can understand. The other, however, was passed again. We aren't in a position to verify the accuracy of statement made in user reviews, reads a response from Steam's sent on January 9th, 2026, and we don't try to moderate reviews based on accuracy. Removing reviews, the response claimed, could be seen as censorship. Yes! Yes! Steam W! I love you, Valve, man! Yes! Crushing is how Lawhead describes Steam's missive. The implication seems to be that I must prove my SA to Steam if I want to be protected from harassment over it. No, you don't have to prove it to Steam, you have to prove it to law, to the court, to your judge, to your lawyer, to the police. It's not Steam. You have to go to the police, you stupid something. I am hard-pressed to see where the misunderstanding might be. They had all the information regarding the situation. It's an obvious stance. It's a choice. Yeah, it's a choice to shut you up, basically. Also, what is this picture? No woke, fable, not recommended. These lead devs have serious issues with beauty itself. They can't stand looking at anything beautiful in shape, so they choose to make the ugliest. What is this? 1348. Oh, yeah. I hate this game already, man. I never thought that protagonist is a lesbian golem. Keep them ugly, game devs. Nobody cares. Okay, yeah, also, this 1348 game, I do love knights, man. I have read so many books about knights and the chivalry and everything around that. How boys were tested when they were just out in winter without shoes and they had to prove themselves in specific regions here in Germany back in the day. And the tutors went through the lines and said, oh yeah, oh no, wait, I have to go to the beginning with that one. The thing is, the task was, yeah, you have to stand here for the whole day, from morning until the sun sets. So just a couple of hours, basically, in winter time. And whatever we say, don't trust us. because you have to stand here to, to go through with this, to be accepted into the brotherhood. And so the boys were standing in line in the snow without shoes and so on. So they shivered, some of them fainted, obviously, and so on. And they were sorted out because they were too weak. And the tutors still went through the lines and said, you know what? You are accepted. Come with me. And the boys were grateful, and so they came with them, and they were just sent out of the door because they did not do the task. They did not stand until the end, until sundown there. Yeah, this is not possible back then. So I'm not going to go through the whole article. This is incredibly stupid. This is just, again, different people trying to spin the gamers as a negative thing, which obviously does a good job, by the way. Good job, good job. I'm going to share both articles with you in the description box down below, as always. The other thing that I have here is from Gamer Nexus about the Steam controller. I'm going to link the video in the description box down below. At 13 minutes, I'm also going to do it with the time code. A Steam controller might come out earlier than the Steam machine, which I am absolutely grateful for. I do love my Steam Deck. I want this Steam controller because I also do love how the Steam Deck feels, and the Steam controller is just the Steam Deck without the display and everything. I love it. I'm absolutely for it. Please, 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 Valve, give us the controller. I will buy 2 of them because I will need it for fighting games and so on. But yeah, what else? Yeah, that was already it. It's another long video. I'm really sorry about that one, but please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more video game news every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe, and if you want you can share this video with your friends, and please turn off YouTube's restricted mode. Otherwise, have a great day my friend, stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Yes, there is no stream today because our Gundam evening for this week is not tomorrow, it's today on Tuesday. And yeah, but I'm streaming Overwatch on Twitch on not regular timings. So please come and join me there and we can talk a little bit more. But yeah, have a great day, stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye, bye, bye.